Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to paint a hydrangea. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on how to do loose hydrangeas. I have my Arches watercolor paper, I have my Winsor Newton watercolors in my palette, I have my Princeton snap brush size 12 and my water and my paper towel, and we're going to get started. So I'm going to do kind of a lilac-y color hydrangea, and because there's such like little flowers, you're gonna want to make sure that you leave enough white space, otherwise it could end up looking like a big blob of flower. So I'm just gonna show you quickly how to do this. So I'm gonna take a really light wash of this purpley blue that I made, and I'm just gonna create tiny little flowers. Now I'm doing a light wash because I'm going to go back in later and add some darker colors. So a hydrangea is kind of like a big ball of smaller flowers, right? So I'm just going to create these small little flowers into a bigger kind of dome shape. But make sure you leave some of that white space in between the flowers, just so you can see the shape. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, I'm just kind of doing like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petal of a little flower. Very rough, nothing too detailed or whatever. Okay, just go around like that. And I keep adding water just to make sure that it's still wet, and I really want that light wash. So every time I dip my brush back in the paint, I make sure I add water so it's still light. Now you don't have to make it so you could see each individual flower, like just kind of make these like petal shapes. That. All right, now we kind of have that dome shape. I'm going to go back in with a bit darker, like just more paint on my paintbrush, and just kind of tap parts of it where I would like some shadow. So you're gonna pretend like the sun's kind of shining from there, so it's gonna be lighter on top and then maybe darker underneath. Now for this color, I'm just adding, like mixing like a light blue and a bit of mauve. I know I should probably actually find out what the actual names of the colors I'm using are, but I just, blue and mauve, there are names. I could put that in the description below if you like. Okay, and just add some of those shadows. I'm going to be putting leaves here, so it's darker where the leaves would be. I'm going to leave it lighter right there, like that.
maybe even add some really light ones up here, so that's just more water, right? And though, even though you can't really see it right now, once it dries, you'll be able to see it a bit better. Okay. All right, now I'm going to be doing some leaves. So I'm going to be mixing some green and purple. That. I'm going to add a bit of black just to make it a bit darker. Maybe a bit of this dark green as well. Maybe some sap green. I don't know, just play around with the colors, guys. I love mixing colors. I think that's probably one of my favorite things to do. Until you get a color that you kind of like. All right, so it's a nice dark green. And hydrangea leaves are pretty fat. So I'm just gonna draw kind of like the middle of the leaf there, and then just go out, touching parts of some of the little petals and the flowers. Like that. Okay. I'll do it again. You can leave a bit of white just to give it something interesting to look at. I'm going to add some darker bits. You know, every time I make these videos and I'm talking, I always, in the middle of talking, I'm really hoping that what I'm saying is making sense, because my brain is fried nowadays. I'm like, oh God, please make me make sense. These people probably think I'm crazy. Because really, when I paint, I don't talk, right? So trying to explain this while painting sometimes can get a little weird. All right. Leaves. Okay, and then you can even, I'm gonna add some darker bits down here. All right. And there's a hydrangea. You can add a stem in the background if you like. There you go.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really hope you liked it. And if you did, make sure you hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button so you can see more videos. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye. You say bye? You say bye? Say bye.